Welcome listeners to Daily Disney Dose, your professional and conversational source for news from the world of Disney. Get ready for the latest updates on theme parks, movies, and more. Whether you're a die-hard Marvel fan, a theme park enthusiast, or simply love the magic of Disney films, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into some exciting and thought-provoking stories that have been making waves in the Disney community. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the wonder of Disney together. In a recent turn of events, numerous Magic Key Pass holders arriving at Disneyland Resort experienced unexpected entry denials. An alarming trend has emerged where guests, after navigating the complex reservation system and parking woes, face rejection for reasons tied to their physical appearances. Disneyland staff, tasked with preventing fraud, evaluate guests against their identification photos upon entry to either Disneyland Park or Disney California Adventure Park. This has led to several instances where guests who may have changed their hairstyle, makeup, or experienced weight fluctuations find themselves being compared to often outdated photos and in some cases denied access. One such guest recounted the ordeal on social media, elucidating their stress-induced aging since the last photo was taken, resulting in an unusual discrepancy that almost barred them from the park. Another guest shared a story of being questioned over their now natural hair color, contrasting with the pink hue in their past photo. Similar instances include guests facing challenges due to newly shaven facial hair or missing accessories such as glasses post-LASIK surgery, prompting identification scrutiny that could easily have been taken from a comic book subplot. As these stories uncover, the Disneyland Resort's stringent appearance checks sometimes lead to awkward standoffs and interrupt the much-anticipated magic of a Disney visit. It raises questions among the loyal Disney community. How can the parks balance the need for security with the recognition that appearances evolve over time? A conversation certainly worth having, as the pursuit of the happiest place on Earth continues for all guests. In today's episode, we're turning our lens to the House of Mouse's recent cinematic challenges. After enchanting audiences for nearly a century, Disney has encountered a series of box office hiccups post-pandemic, sparking a wave of concern and speculation across the industry. Beloved for its ability to dazzle and delight, Disney's recent releases, however, have faltered in their theatrical performances. This trend has been observed across a range of projects, from standalone films to large-scale franchises like Marvel and Indiana Jones. Even widely hyped movies such as Wish and Eternals didn't quite hit the mark, leaving many wondering about the magic behind the scenes. Entertainment insider Matt Belloni provides a glimpse into the mindset within Disney's walls, suggesting that the company's streaming-first strategy, necessitated by the COVID-19 pandemic, may have led to a dilution of focus and resources. Indeed, the drive to populate Disney Plus and Hulu with content meant ramping up output, often without the traditional checks and collaborative creative processes. Belloni notes that creatives stuck at home were separated from the collaborative energy that often sparks cinematic excellence. The rapid production rate exceeded what the studio was structured to handle, and decisions made in haste may have impacted the quality of these films. There's a sense of renewed hope, however, as normalcy returns and Bob Iger reassumes leadership at Disney. With a vision for a more typical working environment, there's a collective hope for more intentional creation and better movies ahead. As Disney navigates these turbulent waters, we'll all be watching to see if this storied institution can find its footing once again, ensuring its cinematic future is as bright and successful as its illustrious past. In an unexpected turn of events, the Marvel Cinematic Universe faces a shakeup with rumored cancellations of several anticipated sequels. SUVs of anticipation ride the waves of speculation as the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, reportedly pulled the plug on projects like Ant-Man 4, Captain Marvel 3, and Eternals 2. This bold move aligns with Iger's previous affirmations of pivoting towards lesser-risk ventures, a strategy that seeks to shield the studio from the financial detonation of potential box office bombs. The implication of these cancellations is as vast as the MCU itself. While these specific sequels might not take flight in the near future, it doesn't necessarily spell out an endgame for our beloved characters. Marvel's narrative universe thrives on interconnected stories, and with behemoth crossover events like Avengers, Secret Wars on the horizon, fans can still anticipate reunions with their favorite heroes. Yet, the question lingers like an unlifted Mjolnir. What ripple effect will these cancellations have on the broader storytelling tapestry Marvel has woven? While it's clear Disney is leaning towards plays that ensure financial success, the appetite for originality and risk remains strong among fans. Whether this recent development will dampen the spirits or fuel the creative fires at Marvel Studios is a narrative unfolding in real time. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the impact of Disney's strategic move on the future landscape of McCoo films. In a delightful twist to the Disneyland experience, actor Patrick Warburton became more than just a pre-flight presence on the Soarin' over California attraction. The beloved actor, recognized for his role as the voice offering important safety tips to guests in line, made an enchanting surprise appearance at Disney California Adventure Park. Imagine, as the excitement builds to embark on a breathtaking aerial journey across the Golden State, you're suddenly greeted by Warburton himself in the flesh. The energy and thrill in the air were palpable as Warburton stepped into the shoes of a chief flight attendant, not on screen, but right there conducting his legendary safety briefing live. Guests ready to soar over California were treated to this unique encounter, enhancing the magic that Disney parks are known for. This personal touch from Warburton, a self-proclaimed Disney fan since childhood, brought back a touch of nostalgia for many and a new, unforgettable memory for all. It's moments like these that blend reality with the fantasy of Disney, reminding us of the park's unrivaled ability to create joy and surprise. In a surprising turn of events for visitors driving electric vehicles to Disneyland, a new idle fee policy has come into play, aiming to streamline the use of the park's coveted charging stations. If you're planning to park at either the Mickey and Friends parking structure, Pixar Pals parking structure, or Toy Story parking area, take note of the ChargePoint charging ports, which are usually free once you've paid for parking. However, should your electric vehicle reach a full charge and remains parked, you could now be subject to an additional fee. Mousinfo, a Disney expert group, has disclosed that this idle fee starts ticking the moment your car is fully charged, prompting guests to unplug and move their vehicles promptly to avoid further charges. And if you're parked in one of those electric vehicle spots without actually charging, expect to face a ticket for that oversight. The new regulation presents a logistical challenge, as these parking structures aren't exactly a hop, skip, and a jump away from the theme parks. In reality, guests often utilize tram services to travel the distance, and a midday evacuation to move a vehicle could carve a significant amount of time out of your Disney experience. It's a decision that certainly requires visitors to weigh the convenience against the potential cost, especially considering the existing parking fees at the resort. Thank you for tuning into Daily Disney Dose. We appreciate you joining us for today's episode and hope you found the news enlightening. Tune in next time for more Disney insights.